What's good, people? I want to talk to you guys about transgenderism and transhumanism and whatnot. I wanna put forward the actual questions that need to be asked in regards to transgenders and everything that's occurring. The real fucking questions that nobody really wants to ask, that nobody really wants to discuss. Everyone wants to talk about human rights and all this stuff. Like, I'm all with it, man. Like, to each his own type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, live and let live, man. Like, if you're, even though I might find that shit fucking weird, doesn't mean I need to treat people weird, right? I get all that, dude. Like, I'm with it. You think you were born in the wrong body? That's cool, man. Whatever the fuck ever, right? But the real questions here in regards to transgenders goes as such. Okay, so first off, there's a book out there called the DSM-5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because it's the fifth fucking one. All right, DSM-5 it's the reference point. It's the book. Psychologists, therapists, fucking head doctors. That's the book of reference. All right, it's a psychological handbook. Right, and in this DSM-5, there is an illness, right? In regards to people being confused about their gender identity. How they think. Sorry, I'm being distracted. How they think they are and how they believe they should be and whatnot. All right. So this is a genuine illness. Now, the question that needs to be asked then is this a legitimate illness? All right. Is this an actual? Are these people really fucking sick? Okay. And if these people are really sick, then they need fucking help. Then these people need to be genuinely helped, right? You can't feed into the fucking illness, and at that point, that's just cruelty, right? You're just being fucking cruel to these people. Like, if these people need help they should get. We as society should help these people get help, right? Now, if it's not an illness, if it's not a mental disease, a mental disorder, or whatever the fuck label you want to stick to it, right? Then that needs to be adjusted. It needs to be corrected, right? So that needs to be discussed. That's the first fucking question that no one wants to bring up on news and media and whatnot. Everyone is talking about that fucking that Kardashian bitch, fucking what's his name, man? Bruce Jenner and shit. Fucking everyone. Bruce Jenner's not even transgender. He's a dude in a dress. He still has his dick. All right, still has his dick. I don't know how the fuck anyone in their half a right fucking mind would give a guy with a dick in a dress woman of the fucking year. Yeah, it just blows my mind, dude. But whatever the fuck ever. You brought attention to an issue that has been lacking. It's been lacking attention. You know what I'm saying? He brought attention to it. Whatever the fuck ever. Now the Kardashians just have another fucking wannabe female in the family, right? So the next dilemma, which is a major fucking dilemma in regards to transgenders, okay, is if you as an adult individual, you want to fucking cut your shit off, go ahead and cut your shit off, man. You want to go through hormone therapy, go ahead and go do it, dude. Like, to whatever floats your fucking boat. I have no issues with you doing whatever the fuck you want to do to yourself, as long as it's not harming other people. Now, but there are situations where it's harming other people. The most obvious one is when people have kids and these fucking silly, goofy, retarded motherfuckers are like, my 12-year-old thinks he's a boy or he's a girl, and she thinks she's like, and they want to fucking send these young kids through hormone therapy. They want to suppress shit, and they want to, like, dude, you guys are fucking crazy, and those kids need to be taken away from you. All right, if you're feeding into that, if you're feeding that bullshit to a fucking 12-year-old, and the 12-year-old is feeding it back to you, man. You guys are sick fucking people, dude. You guys, that child abuse, those doctors need to fucking have their medical shit all removed from them. They need to all be thrown in jail for that sick shit, dude. That's fucked up, doing that to kids, man. You know, I know a lot of psychology, man. I've read a lot of fucking psych books. You guys are sick fucking people. You know, you can't do that to kids, dude. That's the most fucked up part about all of this. There's people indulging in this fucking illness, dude. Those parents have illnesses that are feeding into that shit. You know, that are feeding that bullshit to the kids, that are taking their... I'm talking to this motherfucker one time, man. It's him and his fucking retarded bitch of a fucking retard wife. All right, so they're talking, and he's like being nonchalant about it, because he's like, man, this bitch is talking out of her ass again. I see it in his face. You know what I'm saying? And what this bitch is saying, dude, is I need to send my 2.5-year-old to speech therapy. All right, because my 2.5-year-old isn't speaking I don't think is speaking properly. All right, and they're chopping it up, and I'm listening to the conversation, and he's like, well, man, I don't know, man. I don't know about taking him to the doctor, you know. And he's being a pussy. He's not holding ground. Like, motherfucker, that's your kid. Hold ground, dude. That's your wife. That's your kid. You're the guy with the fucking... She might have the balls, homie, but you got the dick, bro. Hold it down, homie, you know? And they're chopping it up and whatnot. So I noticed this motherfucker isn't saying anything. So I'm like, you know what, man? For the sake of this little kid, dude, it's not my family. It's not my business, dude. I usually would stay the fuck out. But there's a little kid involved. So I was like, you know what, man? Let me at least ask a few questions and set these fucking retards at least on a halfway right path, right? So I'm like, how old is the kid? 2.5 years old. Okay, how? And I'm asking them. I'm not telling them. How old does a kid have to be to start talking? And she's like, whatever the fuck age, right? What's the latest age that's normal? Well, 3.5 up to, or whatever the fuck answer she gave, right? I'm like, all right, your kid hasn't even got there yet, you know? Your kid is maybe, you know, not that there's something wrong with your kid, but maybe those particular muscles haven't developed yet. You know what I'm saying? You're sending a 2.5-year-old to speech therapy to do what? If you took your kid to the doctor and the doctor said your kid needs speech therapy at 2.5 years old, dude, you better give me a hell of a fucking legitimate, persuasive ass answer for me to send my 2.5-year-old to speech therapy, fucking, because otherwise I'm gonna smack the shit out of you, dude. I swear to God, if you did that to me, I'll fucking smack the shit out of you, just so that you went home and you remembered that. And every single time you saw another kid, you remember that pain in your face, so you don't do that to nobody's kid. You know, that's some fucked up shit. And that's exactly what these sick fucks are doing, all right? But in regards to that story, the husband suddenly found balls after I said that, and he's like, yeah, man, like, seriously, dude, like, what the fuck? Well, why isn't the doctor? You better give me a legitimate reason. Yeah, motherfucker, like, I gotta tell you how to talk to your wife? How to, like, damn, you guys are fucked up, man. You guys shouldn't be having kids type of thing. But that's exactly how these people are, dude. They're fucking these kids up, man. And you people out there, you guys need to hold ground, because these retards are not gonna fucking hold ground. Not for their kids. You know, there's a reason why there's such thing as fucking child protective services and stuff, because not everyone is fit to be a fucking parent. Alright? You motherfuckers live in the real world. You see how many people have screws loose? You know, there's people fucking, they're missing all kinds of nuts and bolts. They don't even know they need to be looking for those nuts and bolts. They don't even know they're fucking missing. You know what I'm saying? So that's another major issue in regards to the transgender movement, man. It's parents fucking up kids that might not necessarily have any issues whatsoever. That's just their illnesses, right? And then the number 3 most important question in regards to the transgender transgenderism and people that are transforming or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Now, all right, homie, cool. So you're a dude. You're transforming into a fucking female, right? You look like a bitch. You smell like a bitch. You're acting like a bitch, right? You got bitch hormones going through you. You got your shit fucking permanently circumcised. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking completely chopped off, inverted, whatever the fucking things they do, man. Whatever mutilation you decided to do to yourself, cool. That's fine. All right? But now that you're a so-called full-fledged woman, right? Now you as this fucking woman, who are you trying to fuck is the next important question, right? Because now, are you trying to invade my space? Are you as a woman and shit, are you trying to fucking fuck dudes now? You're a straight so-called woman now? Or are you get what I'm saying? Who are you trying to fuck? Because if you're trying to fuck dudes, believe it or not, a lot of dudes I know are not fucking cool with that. Yeah, I'll let you be, yeah, whatever, man. I'll show you whatever fucking you want to call yourself. You want to change your name to fucking Diana, I'll call you Diana. I don't give a fuck. But the second Diana tries to fucking, she wants to fuck me, or she wants to, whatever the fuck, wants to fuck me, it's like, that's a major issue, man. You know, that's traumatic to fucking people. That's invasive. That's fucking all kinds of fucked up, pretty much. Not only is that fucked up for the person you're trying to fuck, but you also might be putting yourself in some serious fucking danger by not letting people know that, hold on a second, I was a so-called man in your mind, and now you're a woman and whatnot, right? So yeah, that's the next major question that needs to be asked, needs to be addressed, and it needs to be done on a legitimate platform where not only transgenders can speak and say their thoughts and whatnot, you know, and have their opinions heard, but also everyone on the other side needs to come forward too. Doctors need to come forward. Fucking psychologists need to come forward, man. Straight people need to come forward. People that are against it need to come forward. Like, and people need to fucking sit down like adults, have an actual conversation, and come to a conclusion, man. There needs to be a conclusion to everything in the sense, you know? Like, fucking a gynecologist needs to come through. A fucking hormone doctor needs to come through. Like, everything. People need to figure this shit out. Especially when it comes to fucking adolescents and shit, you know, suppressing, we're gonna give them certain fucking, we're gonna suppress their hormones and do this, and like, dude, I didn't even fucking, I didn't even fix my dog, dude. I have a fucking pit bull, you know, and gorgeous, she's fucking gorgeous, dude, like, awesome dog. I did not fix her, and I didn't fix her for the fucking simple reason that there's nothing wrong with my dog's ears, there's nothing wrong with my dog's tail, and there was sure as fuck nothing wrong with my dog's uterus, alright? Just like human beings have to go through puberty and certain hormones need to start kicking in and whatnot, same thing with every other fucking animal, right? Every other mammal goes through the same exact process, man, and I absolutely refused to fucking fix my dog. So my dog is like rogue as far as people know, you know. I didn't fucking register. I'm not registering my pit bull, you know. Once I register my dog, these motherfuckers are gonna try and force me to fucking fix my dog, all kinds of weird shit. No, man, get the fuck out of here, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I feel really strongly about all. My bad, you guys. I have a cold, and yeah, but I feel really, really strongly about this, you know. And like I said, man, I'm really not trying to be disrespectful to nobody, and you know, I might come off harsh and say some shit, but you know, it's all done for laughs and stuff too. Don't even trip. You know, you gotta laugh at the fucking world if you're gonna live in it. You know, and damn, everybody's on bicycles today, dude. Fucking, it's like fucking. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. It ain't that late. Yeah. So I'm not trying to offend nobody out there. I'm just voicing my opinions, you know, and look, I'm not the person to say I'm right in every fucking thing, you know. I'm willing to have a dialogue with anybody, you know, but you gotta come with some fucking facts, and you better come with some knowledge, and you better be able to put your thoughts out there and be able to hold ground and hear the other side, you know. Fuck that yelling contest bullshit, you know. I'm an adult. So you people need to do the exact same thing and voice your opinions. If you're not okay with something, you think something is fucking weird, something is off, don't be ashamed to say it, man. We're all fucking adults. You don't have to be okay with anything, you know? At all. At all. Don't be afraid to be the one and only person that thinks differently than the masses, alright? The world is full of fucking sheep. It's great to be a fucking wolf. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be shy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I know who I am. I hope you guys know who you are and what your thoughts and opinions are. So, yeah.